Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome back to more Doki Doki Literature Club. It's been a while since I've recorded, so I don't exactly remember what happened last time. So we're just gonna hope for the best. It's really early and everyone's still sleeping, so pardon me whispering just a little. Alright, load. Alright. Oh right, we're showing our newest poem to everyone. Who should we go with next? Natsuki. She's a little pinky, yep. I'm not going to do voices. I'm just going to do my regular voice for this because my voice is kind of cracking at the moment. I liked the last one better. Thanks. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. Thanks. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Go away. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Why? Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha. Okay. Making Yuri look so hard for all his deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. It's not necessarily true. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. No, that just makes me see you as some narcissistic jerk, so you can just pat, go away. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy had, Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. Wow. What the heck? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. I didn't like that one. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Yeah, what the heck? I doubt I have to explain it. Someone doesn't. I'm not I'm not a spider fan. But I'm friends with people who like spiders. You're mean. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Wow. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Okay. Okay, I get it now. Okay, my bad. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid of. If people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. All right, I get it now. That's my bad. I get it now. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy. And it makes them happy? True, very true. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. One moment. I'm back. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Let's go with you. I'm going to save Monica for last again. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? I'm pretty sure I chose the subject you liked the most, I think. Maybe, I don't remember. How did you pick up on this so quick? Yep, just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. As I hear birds chirping. My bad. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? Really? Oh, sorry. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? She nods again. Aw. Huh. Even your close friends?
Even your close friends? Aww. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian, I think, conditioning. I have no idea. I place the bread, and I feed myself again. I slice the bread and feed myself again. Aw. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. That's cool. I liked it. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Aw, don't worry, I have no reason to. Look at her face. Now that I know the actual meaning to Natsuki's poem, I kind of like it a little more. It makes more sense to what she was trying to go for. Oh boy. Anyway. Oh wait. Ugh. Yeah, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Aw, don't hate yourself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. And Monica. I'm gonna get some water. Hang on 1 second. Alright. Monica. Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. Yeah, no. You never know. I'd love to know what the poems are that I'm actually writing, other than the words that I choose. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Alright, great job. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. I also realized that we're not trying to make Monica here. Whenever we have like our little writing our poem words on this side, and the little stickers down here for Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori, I realized Monica isn't one of them. Does she like all of them? Or is she just go with the flow? It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Fair point. Sort of. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That makes sense. Sort of. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. True. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, but I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet, considering this is really the first time my character's really written anything. Not even close. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. My God, I'm still asleep. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. I'm afraid I'm going to be reading one of these once. Click away, and then all of a sudden she's like in my face. And like, did you like it? Tell me you liked it. No, that's going to freak me out. Or it's just going to like, she's going to like force away the poem at one point and just like jump at me or something. I'm ready, waiting for it. Anyway, save me. Oh, yep, that's perfect. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony. I don't know how to pronounce that. No, of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Oh, wait, did I click away too soon? I clicked away too soon, I think. Crap, no, I want to read. Can I go back? What? Can I go back? Ah. Okay, guess not. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I clicked away too soon. Ha 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 ha. I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. True. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? You never know when you might change your mind. Great! Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about Why is that making me nervous? What am I even talking about? No. Don't tell me that. Come on. I don't want to. No, wait. I want to save. Can I save? We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front. Okay, you know what? About that, I'm saving. Yes, just in case. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Sort of. Do we really have time to do something for the festival? Do we really have to do... Oh, time. Jeez. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets so we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. What? Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hee hee! There she is. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Well, imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Aww. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. Aww. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Come on, guys. Aw, I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think I'd say Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? She dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. Sort of. You're the best, Yuri. Aw, this club is seriously going to be the death of me. Aw. Oh gosh. We'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Aw. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem! Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. And finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Well, Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quite quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. Oh boy. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Ooh. Wait, I want to hear... No, tell me the poem. Tell me the poem. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering can't speak. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Aww. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. Aww. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. That was really good. Thank you for sharing. No, I want to hear it. Please? Please? Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Why is she laughing? Sorry, I giggled. Are you okay, Sayori? It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. What I do is stare at people's foreheads, or right above their head, just so I don't have to look them in the eye and giggle in the middle of whatever I'm doing. It's how I get through class presentations, sort of. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job. Good job, Sayori. Aw. I guess that's a good sign. What, that I liked it? Well, I've always liked it. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. Come on, I want to see the poems! But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Heh. Next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki, and then of course I'm last. Don't make me go before oh, it's not like I compared to you guys anyway. Okay, I guess I'm going first. Might as well let Callie lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Wow. Thank you. It's fine, it's fine. Might as well get it over with. Thank you, you little frickin' lollipop. Wait, my bad. Lollipops are sweet. You're bitter. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up, step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. If I knew what that poem was, I probably could do so. Maybe. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Not exactly as good as everyone else, but hey, I tried. That's all you can say. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. No one else has anything to say? Everyone else has something to say? Fine. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki, Are you done over there, bird? That's what I thought. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. Guess not. They're not done. Bird. Shh. Don't back squawk me. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're supposed to be presenting. Because you're Thank you! Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Can I read this poem, please? Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. That was practice, though. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise. Okay, I get it. Sort of. I think it would be better the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. And I stand up, No way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, wait, aren't we neighbors? How am I supposed to respond to that? Aren't we neighbors? It's okay, Allie, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Alright, I'm gonna go with what Monica said earlier and hit yes. Okay, I would walk home with Yuri. I'd still walk... Oh. What? Okay, I'll get you talking about a toe. Yuri. Oh no. Okay, I did exactly what Monica said, and I'm gonna hit... I don't know. Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. It's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club has a replacement for you. If you say so. Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? We good? Alright, last save, right there. Alright, thank you guys for joining me on yet another Doki Doki Literature Club. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be preparing for the festival now. Fun! Alright guys, if you liked it, like button, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. See you later. Bye!